Hey, I'm Dylan, and welcome to the first episode of Trail Talk, where every Friday we break down the policy goals and records of Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and take a look at how each issue affects North Carolinians. These first few weeks, we're going to be looking at different parts of the economy, and today, Kwame is looking at jobs.
Hey everyone, it's Kwamae. After the economic slump following COVID, good jobs and the cost of living are on the top of everyone's mind. Here's how North Carolina is doing under the Biden-Harris administration and how Donald Trump goals will affect us. During the Biden-Harris administration, North Carolina has created an impressive 460,000 new jobs and registered over 500,000 new businesses. That's right, folks. Things are really beginning to look up. The administration has invested over $3 billion so far in North Carolina entrepreneurs and small businesses. Just recently, Kamala Harris announced another $32 million investment in North Carolina small businesses owned by women and people of color in particular. This is being done through groups like HBCU Founder Funds that helps HBCU grads get their business ideas off the ground. Under the Biden-Harris leadership, unemployment stayed 4% or lower for longer than any administration in the last 50 years. And here in North Carolina, it's even lower. There's also been significant effort to close the employment gap between black and white communities, and as of April, that gap has been the smallest it's ever been. I call that some pretty incredible progress. The jobs we're getting are not just any jobs. They're stable, good paying positions in trade, manufacturing, and STEM. For example, in Randolph County, Toyota is opening a factory for batteries and charging equipment. And in Chatham County, Wolfspeed is building the world's largest computer chip material factory. Plus, communities around the state are receiving funding to replace old water pipes. We're also getting funds from major infrastructure projects to connect our passenger train line to North Richmond, Virginia. And in Catawba County, factory workers will produce fiber optic cables to expand high-speed internet across rural areas in our nation. This is only possible with four major laws championed by the Biden-Harris administration: the American Rescue Plan Act, the Chip and Science Act, the Infrastructure Investment and Job Act, and the Inflation Reduction Act. These laws are game changers and will have massive impacts over the next 30 years. Thanks to these laws, more North Carolinians are seeing their dreams realized and their hard work pay off, and there's so much more to come. One of the few things that Trump has made clear is that he wants to undo as much of the Inflation Reduction Act as possible, even fully resetting it. If we don't count the layoffs during the pandemic, then Trump created over 400K manufacturing jobs nationwide, while the Biden-Harris administration has created over 700K. Not counting the pandemic, Trump created 6 million jobs, while Biden and Harris created a whopping 15 million. That's over 5 million more than even the most optimistic economics expected. This is Trail Talk, and next week, Dylan will dive into how candidates compare on lowering the cost of everything things like medicine, power, and internet, as well as unexpected costs like bank fees and emergency medical care. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.